Oh, it is official. I mean, I already knew it was going to be official because I enjoyed season 1 so much, but The Chosen is such an addicting show. I mean, I'm serious, guys. It is the most fun I have had in a TV show since I watched Game of Thrones. That is before they botched it in season 8. But anyway, I'm not here to talk about the entire show of The Chosen. I'm here to talk about season 2. So season 2 is the continuation of Jesus Christ and his disciples. And this time he's no longer doing miracles in secret. It's now time for him to do his teachings. It's now time for him to get out there for the people to hear. And what better to do that in a town full of Samaritans or Sumerians? They have the same. I don't know which one of the two it is. I guess you'll have to Google that. But anyway, they have the same faith as Jewish people do, except they believe in the books of Moses and nothing else. So yeah, teach them something new. Pretty sure they're familiar with that. But also, it is the lead up to one of his biggest sermons when he is on top of the mountain speaking to thousands of people. And I love the fact that it is a build up, not just, happening. It's not just there, out of nowhere. Because he takes Matthew aside, Matthew being the smart guy, being the writer, and he has him document everything that he is going to say, even asking him questions on his own opinion. I love that. I love the fact that he still takes our opinions seriously. And even Matthew had questions on what did he mean with half the stuff that he says. And his answer was super good. I'm not going to spoil that one, but I will spoil this one. He said, "I'm not here to tell everybody, hey everyone, just keep doing what you're doing for the last 1,000 years because it's been going so well." Because you know for a fact when Jesus Christ came that there was major change. And it does feel, and in the way the season is run, it does feel like major change. He changes traditions, he does different things, and it's getting high preachers upset, it's getting Rome's attention, and that leads to the disciples. And the disciples in the first season, they were excited to get on this journey. They were excited to finally get this ball rolling. But now that the ball is starting to roll, they're starting to get nervous. They're starting to get a little bit scared. Their tensions are starting to rise. And I love the fact that they don't exactly just make them holy people immediately. They still feel like real people. I mean, they had problems with each other. They all did not get along with each other in season 1, and that tension still shows up in this season. They get into fights. They argue with each other. Heck, one of them started sinning again. I'm not going to spoil that one, but it shows that even though they were chosen, they're still not perfect. And that just makes them feel even more human. And it feels like you are in that moment. You feel like you're there making decisions with them, because the way the show puts it all together, there's tension all over the place. Like I said, priests are not liking him. Rome is starting to get their attention. You're just thinking to yourself, what the heck is going to happen next? If you don't know what is going to happen next, try asking someone who is Christian, or ask a pastor, because he'll definitely give you the details. But they do bring out that tension, and I really, really enjoyed that. Now they didn't introduce all of the disciples in the first season. There's more to come in this season. In this one, there is Thomas, there is Philip, there is Nathaniel, and there is Simon. All of them had very different stories when they first showed up, but all of them are very iconic. And that's another thing I gotta say. This show is now teaching me the names of the disciples. Before this show would even came out, I would only guess like 3 of the names, and that's only because one of them was named Peter, and another one was named Judas. And now I'm starting to learn all the names of the disciples. I'm starting to get a little bit more focused. These are very interesting characters, and it isn't just a couple of people in the front. Usually they focus on the popular ones, but they all have individual characters. They all have a piece to play, and I love the fact that they do that. They don't just throw many of them in the background. They are all present. They're all present in the show. So I gotta say, season 2, wow, it's just the build up that we all wanted. Okay, I definitely forgot to speak about someone. One character in this season completely stole the entire show. I was absolutely crazy about him. I loved him, and that is John the Baptist. Didn't see that coming, did you? John the Baptist is weird, crazy, and absolutely insane. He was an absolute treasure in the short time that we have. It's a shame that we don't get to see a whole lot more of him, because, well, I know the story, and try not to cry. And another character I have to talk about. Oh man, what is that character? Which character did I forget this entire time? Oh yeah, it's Jesus Christ himself. I mean, he still feels like he's still that likable person from season 1. And it isn't just him doing his teachings, talking to people. I mean, whenever he gets out and about, people see him, they want to listen to him, and I'm just sitting here thinking, man, this guy can't go 2 blocks without people wanting to hear him speak for 3 hours. I mean, I was in school and in high school, and I couldn't even listen to my teachers for 45 minutes. And yet these people will sit half a day just to hear Jesus Christ teach. So I guess some people have talent, others don't. Go figure. But they still have that relatable version of him. Even though he does do more teachings this season, he still does hard labor. He still gets sore, he still gets tired, and he still hangs out with his friends. Heck, he even told a really dark joke in the first episode. He said the joke, and I thought to myself, oh boy, oh wow, I did not know that you would tell a joke that would go that far, but we all made jokes like that, so I gotta say, he's still the likable character that we got to see in season 1, and I look forward to see a whole lot more of him in the rest of the show. So I gotta say, The Chosen season 2, there's no difference between season 1 and season 2. It is absolutely legendary. So guys, The Chosen season 2, have I missed something? Then comment it down below. Have you seen it? What did you think of it? Comment also that down below. Also, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you in the next video.